Talked to Hugh Jackman recently. He told me he saved you from a burning tent. I'm relieved to see that you're alive. He carried you out of a burning situation.
He literally did. He literally did.
And I've got to say, at one point it felt like I was watching X-Men based in a theatre. Like, am I just having Wolverine withdrawals, Hugh, or are there parallels?
I tried to get Wolverine the musical made. The studios just didn't go for it. So we just took off the claws and went for Barnum. It kind of is the same theme in a way. If you think of the mutants as outsiders, as those discriminated against. Back in the day, Tom Thumb, the bearded lady, the three-legged man were kind of locked in basements. They were disowned by their own families, and Barnum brought them out into the light. So yes, no one flies, there's no lasers coming out of anyone's eyes, but it's a similar kind of theme, ultimately.
That's really cool. I love being compared to X-Men. That's awesome. That's fantastic.
There's a great...
Yeah, it was fun. I got to do it with Hugh, who's a maniac. He can do everything, like his, first try. He's just amazing.
Great girl. Zac, we feel like you're an honorary Aussie. You're here all the time. We love it. Welcome back.
Yeah, it helps to be with this guy. It doesn't hurt. It was fun. We woke literally. We did like 50 strokes out to the end of the ocean in Bondi, and when I came out of the water, the sun was rising over Bondi Beach. There was no one out there. It was amazing.
Watching him and his attitude towards the way he approaches work with such tenacity and such love for what he's doing. He's clearly in his element. It made me want to elevate.
This whole perspective of kind of bending the rules and not really giving into what our predecessors said was correct, or the right way, or the correct way to do show business, which is where my character kind of comes in. He's very set in the rules. P.T. Barnum teaches him to sort of color outside the lines, so to speak, and to be more of a drip painter.
And we've got some pictures of that.
Oh, wow.
You're welcome, ladies.
There I am, right back there.
Yeah.
You see me right back there? I was taking the photo. That's why you don't see me.
You can have
Clearly.
honey.
That's why.
I'm not going to call it a bromance, but it's nice that you've obviously bonded making this movie.
Totally.
And there's friendships formed on set, isn't there?
I would say beyond that. It felt like... And we all went in with this great sense of adventure, and we are really close. And Zac and I hang out, and I love this time of year. Took Zac down to Bondi. We had a swim at 5:30 this morning. Pretty epic. You weren't the only one up it. And we're all really, really close. We actually do like each other. I like to think that.
It was like theater camp. It was very, I don't know, it's an inexplicable kind of feeling.
Every time I came into set, it was another, you were doing some crazy stunt and like a crazy knee slide across the room, mastering a hat, like crazy hat flips and all these cool techniques I'd never seen before, stuff with a cane. And I just thought it was all so cool. I was really, you were so in it. And I think it all shows in that first number and in the finale.
The bass in that pose, boom. Dude, I got chills when I was at the premiere.
So just, I'm really just saying good job.
And every single person here believed in it to a degree that just willed it into being.
I mean, that was part of the scene naturally, but it started to get late, and some of the pyrotechnics got a little bit too hot. And that was when we burst out of the building. It looked great on camera. But I guess we didn't know it, but it was pretty intense. I watched playback, and he saved me from a burning building.
But at the same time, we had one of the hardest dances in the movie, I think, technically. So, I don't know, every day was a challenge to kind of elevate and get up to this guy's level, literally. And
like working with him on that other level of just being like friends. I mean, what was that like with you two?
It's pretty surreal.
Yeah.
He was an awesome guy. He's like my idol in many ways. I look up to the guy, and I mean, he was awesome to work with. It was great.
This is true. What you say about Hugh is true. And he does do the amazing stuff really well. The simple stuff, not so much. Hugh, walk from here to there. Run over there. Slam. And everyone's looking like that, and then he comes out holding his head.
Like coming down and put my head through the fake Egyptian obelisk. What happened? I don't know, I just tripped.
The rapport that he had with Hugh was immediate. Their scene work together, the banter between the two of them, It is just fantastic.
We had this on our number.
Simple stuff.
On the number we had
Every
together,
time.
we had to do a hat switch. We had at one point we had this. We were almost done with the number. At the very end, all we had to do was take our hat off our head and switch hats. But which is harder than it seems. I don't know why, but we were so winded. It must have taken us 20 takes to just switch.
You're being kind
each other's
saying
hats.
us. It was me. Thank you. Very kind.
This is his fifth, by the way, fifth movie musical. He was the veteran on set.
Wow.
Right?
I guess technically, yeah.
No one else has done it. Who else has done that?
All right. You're the vet. You've done so many. Yeah. Look at the opening clips. I'm like, epic one.
Because it's The Greatest Showman, you know, we were thinking about people's skills and special skills.
Yeah.
So there's things. Can you juggle those things? Like there's
Right.
No, yeah, do that. There was a selection of fruit. If you want to juggle a selection of
All right.
fruit.
Should we go oranges?
Go oranges. Go oranges.
We'll go oranges.
Okay. Oh, you really can. Tricks. You need to. Oh, I got one. Here we go. Okay. Same time. Health and safety. Honestly, I can't do it. Your spit has to be just right. I don't know what you have to eat. Mom, I wish my mom was around. She could. Okay, man. Freaking A. Okay. This is actually from the movie.
This is our number.
I mean, I think that's why I go to the movies. I mean, I'm not saying I always want to laugh, but I want to open my heart. I want to remind myself what it is to be together in this human experience. It's not all easy, but at the end of the day, at the end of a movie, the end of a play, you want to feel uplifted, you want to feel inspired, you want to be able to look at your life and feel positive about going forward. So I have tried to do that.
That right there encapsulates why he is the greatest showman. And in life and in every way. You know, that's just who he is as a person. And so.
And your chemistry as well, the song where you were drinking and doing, was it hard, the choreography?
Oh yeah, we did we were almost every day for 7 weeks.
Oh yeah,
we smashed so many glasses.
all those little shot glass slides. I don't know how it happened by the end. You were literally drilling them into my palm. All the way across the room. It was like every time Hugh's throw was perfect. I was like, what?
That's so nice of him because he was like, mate, just a little less. Because literally I was throwing off, right, left. I was smashing glasses and Zach's would always land there.
Was it real?
You've gagged on the mysterious Zach and his sensational spitballs.
Waleed, I want to see that performance of Cats. I
will send you the film. Yeah. Actually, I think, you know, with Hugh at the helm and a director like Michael Gracie making an all-original musical, it was more of a dream come true than a risk. I think it's somewhere in the middle. I don't know where it falls. I was definitely nervous, but I was definitely excited to jump into this one. An all-original musical with Hugh Jackman starring in it and Michael Gracie, who's just a revolutionary, a total brilliant genius director. And the way it just came together it just felt meant to be. So
it's really a big turn from.
All happens here. Zach right here. And guys, both these together right here. Big.
Awesome. Yeah, great. Thank you.
And the day before, I had a skin cancer operation. So I've had 3 or 4 of them, and I had to get it done. And so I had 80 stitches in my nose, and I plastered up and said, great, I'm back to rehearsal. I'm going to sing tomorrow. And he goes, the doctor's like, no, you can't sing tomorrow. Because the stitches may come apart. And I said, you don't understand. This is our make or break. I've got to sing. And he goes, you can't sing tomorrow. So I went in, made the announcement to everyone that I couldn't sing, and someone was there to sing the songs for me. But when it came to From Now On, which is the last number, I was just so taken up by the moment. I thought, I'll sing the first line. So I sang the first line, I sang the second line, I sang the third line, and then I was singing. With the soccer ball right there. And,
So
I finished the song. I mean, it was a pretty good showbiz moment, and everyone seemed to be happy, and I was like, great. And I felt this trickle, and I went, uh-oh. I went to and I went back to the doctor and had to have a bunch of those stitches redone. But worth it. The show must go on.
And it's a musical. Did you guys know that?
I forgot to say that?
Yeah.
There's 10 songs.
Hugh Jackman saving you from a burning building. It's every girl's dream.